Hello everyone, guys, Luke Rides is back, another episode for you at the channel. Because a lot of really annoying, really bad things are happening in our Britain or why because at the moment, whether you've seen on Google or on the news, there seems to be this scaremongering of lack of fuel in petrol stations.
You are really fucked now!
And literally, we need to go through that, Luke Christ, because this is a load of effing bullshit. How can we live in 2021 where we have all the modern technology, massive international corporations able to work effectively and efficiently around the world, and yet you're telling us that because of a lack of HGV drivers, that somehow that means that there are not enough lorries going on the forecourts, fueling the forecourts, when at the end of the day, everybody, this has not been, it's the way the media portray it, it's not been a new problem. This problem, we're being told actually over the radio when they actually talk about it without being so censored, and what they're allowed to say is when they actually talk about it, like Radio 4, is they're actually saying, look, since about 4 years ago, there has been a shortage of lorry drivers around Britain. So it all started to happen as well as our country was pulled out of the European Union.
What? You fuckers. You fuckers.
And do you know what we're finding now is we are a country where all of a sudden when we have to do everything ourselves, actually, our country, our once imperial country that used to dominate the world and run a global empire, can't seem in 2021 to function properly. And you know what, that's a very scary thing to think. We seem to be a country of a lot of bloody idiots, a lot of incapable people, because once you get the British people to start actually doing more work than the rest of Europe, rest of the Europeans that have come over to Britain to settle, actually, we're not being taught very well. Our children are not being taught very well. We are not being taught life skills. We're not being taught skills that make us grow in life. And that is a very scary thing. So we need to go through that, Luke Wright, and this fucking fucked up fuel shortage, because honestly, at Luke Wright, what the fuck? Hit the intro. Woo!
It's showtime.
Everybody, Luke rides on the absolute beast and behemoth that is the Z1000SX. An absolute firepower of torque, horsepower, but comfort, yet can be an absolute, yet is a missile on the road, and is very, very fast on the road when you ask her to be. And that sheer dominant power and torque, just to be able to literally ride and be very, very fast, like it's not anything at all. Like, it is just Kawasaki. It is designed to be sonic. It's designed to be fast from the very beginning. We got like cows, got the dogs, got dog cow mix. Would you like dog cow? Ooh, look at that! Why, yeah, Z1400, baby.
Let's punch it.
Whoa, holy shit, holy crap. Whoa, oh, she's gone, but it is, this has only just happened recently, this whole fuel shortage crisis bullshit that apparently we're all going through. Because this is just absolute nonsense. How could we be in a country in 2021 that apparently there are massive fuel shortages? Luke Rides is going to put this up on the screen, but the Google is telling us, oh no, fault course of massive queues, oh no, panic buying, oh no, we're all fucked in the fucked ups. Well, you know, obviously say that because I don't swear. But you know, do you get what the guys are saying? They're telling us that we have this huge countrywide problem, and what it's doing is it's only fueling the want and the need for car drivers to then want to. Oh my god, this handling. Oh, pada, woo! Fucking hell, this Z1000 is an absolute fucking beast. Woo! God, you didn't even need to, you just look ahead, you just trust her. Oh god, here we go. Okay. Hello little horsies, don't panic. There you go, ponies. Oh no, they're called ponies. Yeah, ponies. What's their name? Ponies! Yeah, like a pony! Hello Martin! How you doing Martin? Martin! Wow, there's a lot of ponies. But there is this huge, huge countrywide problem that we're being told means that, you know, literally on Google is just massive videos of massive queues at petrol stations, people just trying to get fuel, and you know, all it's doing at the end of the day is seeing that, and it's just like, how can we live? How is it in 2021? Right, I knew quite tremendous when he was a little kid there was some sort of fuel crisis, and like the very early 2000s, like 2000, 2001, and then we had the oil crisis in 1970. But you know, back then we were at a state of readiness for war, and we had the Cold War, we had the Soviet Union, you know, being aggressive to democracy and the West. You know, and that caused us problems. But the main thing is that caused us problems, and yeah, you can understand why there was suddenly an embargo on the oil, and that had a worldwide effect, and there was an oil crisis. And then we had a similar problem in 2000s for some crazy reason that Luke Rides can't really remember. And then after that, we've never had a fuel problem ever in our country. We never have. There's never been a time where there's not been enough fuel, you know, and that's with our country developing and getting better and stronger. And yet all of a sudden 2021, and you can all argue, but coronavirus this, coronavirus that, coronavirus this. I mean, literally, it's cheers dude. Yeah, thank you. Literally, it's not all about the fucking coronavirus. If that's all you people think about, well, no wonder we're in a bloody crisis, because every numpty, all they want to talk about is the fucking coronavirus all the time. You know? Talk about something nice. Stop being so naughty. Stop being so horrible about, coronavirus this, coronavirus that, coronavirus this. It's like, fuck off with your whole corona. Fuck off with it all. You dickweed fucking asses. It's just like, what the heffing hell is going on with our country? I mean, we shouldn't be living in a Britain that seems to have problems being able to bring fuel into our petrol stations. Not in 2020, not when we have Microsoft Windows 10. Oh. Okay. Oh yeah, baby! Oh yeah, talk of power, bitches. We shouldn't be in a world that, we shouldn't be living in a country where there seems to be this problem of fuel. And you know what, one of the things that the media don't talk about is that, there's a lack of lorry drivers. How about you give the lorry drivers a better place to be at work? You know, a lot of lorry drivers, there are lorry drivers that are driving these massive, great big fuel tankers, these massive lorries, and they don't have a service station to stop by, have a break, have a coffee, have a bath, you know, get freshened up, have a bathroom to do your business in. Do you know what I mean? Do you know what Luke Rides means? That literally there are lorry drivers that have to pull over because they can only drive for a certain amount of hours, and then literally their bathroom is the fucking hedge. A hedge in 2021. A hedge. I mean, you haulage companies, I mean, that's not really fair to your lorry drivers that they have to literally go to the bathroom in a hedge. You know, after crossing hundreds and hundreds of miles of road with junctions, bad car drivers, all sorts of threats, road works, all this sort of really bad things that can help create the conditions for a accident, and yet you don't give them little things that make them feel like they're valued, and that actually they do want to work hard because they feel valued. They feel like the company actually gives a shit about them and actually wants them to do well. And then on top of that, the lorry drivers that then have to have black sheep. Well, Luke Wright hasn't seen black sheep before, not like that. Okay, but okay, little sheepy, don't get Alright, boy, how you doing, boy? Yeah, it's just around a fucking hole. Yeah, it's like gallop. Oh my god. You know, little things like that make you go, what? And then you wonder why. A lot of very beautiful sheep out here. Luke Wright really wants to take a video for us. Whereas Mia, his amazing queen, his amazing wife, his goddess, but time is against him, so no time for that, unfortunately. Not on this motovlog. But little things like that, and makes you wonder why lorry drivers are not like the one profession that a lot of my age group and younger will want to go, do you know what? That's what I want my career to be in, because it's not a nice job. Or it's no. How do you put it, Lucas? It's not that it's not a nice job. It's that the conditions you give lorry drivers are not nice, you know. And to be valued by a haulage company that actually gives you a nice truck to live in with a heated cabin, and gives you like routes that are closer to the service stations, that's pretty good. That's a haulage company you want to stay with and work for, because at least you feel like you're valued. You know, you're not just a bloody cog in a massive corporate machine. So there's that, and yet the media don't talk about that. The media, the news, they don't talk about those conditions for lorry drivers, and how they don't point the finger at haulage companies that could just help make their life as a lorry driver better. You know, little things like that that make a huge difference. Hello, thank you, dude. Things like that make a huge difference. So Luke Wright is just blown away that we have a fuel shortage in 2021, and it's shit. It means that there's a worry of being able to actually travel, to drive hundreds and hundreds of miles or hundreds and hundreds of kilometers to actually go and do something nice, like the latest, the next race for the British Superbikes. Now it's like, do you want to do that? Because, oh, nice, cheers, thank you. Oh, nice. So that's pretty good. And little things like that, it just make you go, what is going on here? It's not fair to lorry drivers, and it's not fair to us as citizens that have to work our asses off just to try and pay the bills. And once you know, fingers crossed, if you paid all your bills, that you actually get some income from that now we're being restricted after all the horrible shit of coronavirus. Okay. Power and torque, Z1000SX. That now, on top of the coronavirus, that's already stopping us from travelling to our amazing wives, the ones that we love the most, or just going on an adventure, a break from the office and work, that all of a sudden we have to, now we're not even being allowed to travel in our own fucking country, in our own Britain, in our own land. Now we have to even think about now if we can travel the breadth of England because of, oh, is there enough fuel? What the fuck is going on with our country? What the fuck? This is not Britain. This is not YR. This is not our Britain. This is not a Britain Luke Wright remembers. Luke Wright does not remember a Britain where there's now fuel shortages, you know, and everybody seems to worry about work, and where there's a lot of mental stress for a lot of people at the moment, and then the damage of being told to stay at home during lockdowns and that you can't do anything, you can't be with anyone that you like, you can't be with your family, you know, you can't be with the ones that you love the most. I mean, you're literally like an animal being told to stay in your cage. And now all the mental damage and stress of that, and now fucking this crisis when we're out of lockdown. We're out of lockdown now, everybody at Luke Rides. We're out of it. There is no more lockdown. But not only that, it hasn't been locked down for quite a while now. You know, a while that Luke Rides is like, how could there be another one massive great big problem in our country? You know, the news don't even talk about coronavirus anymore. They don't even talk about it. Actually, Luke Rides does not know of pretty much any computer client, let alone anybody in his circles, that hasn't had the second vaccination now, that hasn't had the second dose. So it is just our world. You know what Luke Wright thinks our world is becoming? It's becoming retarded. It's becoming retarded, full of people that just aren't being given the ability to grow and become better and get good at what they do, because the conditions aren't there. You know, whether that's work, just trying to find work, whether you're just exploring. Now we're not allowed to fucking travel because of fuel shortages. Literally, our country, Britain is the first world. Britain is the first world. Britain is democracy, freedom, and yet why are our freedoms being attacked?
And I'm Ron Burgundy. Go fuck yourself, San Diego.
Oh my fucking god.
You know, like a lorry driver, pay them fucking better wage and give them better working conditions. Don't fucking keep blaming the problem on the numbers when you're not actually looking at what is the cause of that lack of numbers. Oh, not enough lorry drivers passing the test because of coronavirus. We're out of fucking lockdown. That isn't a factor anymore. That's not a contributing factor anymore. You're telling us the DVLA don't even answer the fucking phone.
He's right. Do you know that?
What? You fuckers. You fuckers.
I mean, literally, the DVLA are paid and they don't answer the fucking phone anymore. You know, so how are they so busy that they can't answer the phone, and yet they can't get enough tests through, yet they've got full weight of staff, they get full government funding so they can have as many staff as they want, they've got an efficient system, they've got government websites, they've got everything to make a business efficient. And what, you're telling us that the one agency that controls not only HGV licenses but controls licenses is, you know, they can't even answer the phone on a good day. You know, I mean, come on! Come on!
Oh, come on!
It's not all down to fucking tests not being passed. And coronavirus, that is something else happening. There is more problems that they're not talking about, and that the haulage companies don't want to mention, because then it makes them look like fucking idiots. It makes them look like they're incompetent assholes for getting themselves into that situation when they're clearly making enough money, so it's not a money problem. I mean, fuck. Oh, here comes a truck. Yeah, I don't have a reverse gear, dude. I do not have a reverse gear. You're gonna have to pull back. I don't have a reverse gear. I can't go backwards. I can't. You're gonna have to go that way. I don't have a reverse gear. This is what car drivers don't get. You don't have a reverse gear. On a fucking hill. Bloody assholes. Down there. Funny little buggers. Ooh, funny little buggers here at the Luke Ride. Ha! It was like, I'm gonna suicide myself. And it's like, don't fucking do that. And it's like, yeah, I want to kill myself. It's like, fuck off. Oh dear. Oh, we've got a lot of car drivers. Yeah, cool. Hey, cheers. Thank you, dude. Oh yeah. Thanks to all that talk and power, you don't even have to change gear on the Z1000SX Kawasaki, yeah. Ah, which way do we go here, laddie? Well, we'll just go any direction we like. Whoa. Oh yeah! Whoa, yeah, baby! Woo! Oh yeah, hello. Oh, it's the insane power. Same power of all that talk. Whoa, fuck! Oh yeah, what a beast! A beast of the motorcycles. But Luke rides, you know, Luke rides is just, he's had enough with it all. Luke rides even knows a neighbour, let's say it's just work related, but even he's stressing it out. And he's actually not far from us at all, and he always likes to pop in and just have a gentle catch up and all that sort of stuff. And Luke rides wanted, fellow biker, hello. Luke rides wanted to catch up, so we have these talks, and you know, it just helps him mentally, because he unfortunately he doesn't have a girlfriend or a wife to actually just chew through or talk through anything that he's going through mentally. And we were just talking about everything that's happening at the moment, and he travelled from Surrey from work all the way back to Devon, and he was literally scared that he wasn't going to get to Devon. There wasn't enough fuel. I mean, he's just like, what the fuck is wrong with our world? He's like, he's tired of it. It's just bullshit. All of it is just bullshit of the highest order. And you know, he did actually, Alan has a really good point. It is bullshit. All of it is bullshit. All of it. And he's tired of it. He's just like, all I want is some fuel and I can't get it. He doesn't remember a time where there's never been not enough fuel. And you know, that is a good point, Alan. Luke Rice doesn't know a time where there hasn't been enough fuel in our Britain, in our way out. I mean, what the fuck is going wrong with us? What the fuck is wrong with our country that literally, holy fuck, the Z1000SX! Fucking hell, the sheer firepower! Fucking hell. Oh, that is 1,000 cc's for you. 1,000 cc's and Kawasaki power and torque. Oh yeah, just gone. You're just gone. You're not even, you're just gone. You're gone. There is nothing that is keeping up with you once you deploy that massive 1,000 cc powerhouse. I mean, Christ. But that is the thing. Luke rides is fed up. We're all fed up with it. We're all tired of it. We're all tired of the news. We're all tired of the hatred and the bad things that are happening in our world that shouldn't be happening. It should not be happening. Oh, there's a fellow biker as well. Okay, yeah, keeping up with us, which is cool. There shouldn't be a time in our country where we're worried that there's a lack of fuel, and it's affecting everybody mentally. Luke Rides is affected. Luke Rides wants to go in an adventure, and now he is worried. Can he actually get back to base? Is there enough fuel up north in the northeast? That is scary. I mean, that is just scary beyond words. And you know, Luke Rice has a lot to live for, and doesn't need this. None of us need this. None of us need this. This is just getting out of fucking control. Out of fucking control on the world that we live in the world that we live in. It should not be a thing. Lack of fuel should not be a thing in our world. Not now. Not in 2021. It should never be a thing. Oh my god. The magnificent 1,000. Oh, just fucking mental power, mental torque, mental power. You get her up in the rev range, that's it, she is gone. Even that Kawasaki, that motorcycle behind Luke Rides, he could not stay with the Kawasaki. He was just even he was like, fuck me, that Kawasaki's gone. I mean, it's just gone Sonic. It's just gone. Like a missile. How cool is that? There's just too much of it, you know, nowadays, and we're all mentally tired of it, man. And so yeah, I mean, Luke Rice just hopes that the fuel shortage problem, you know, works itself out, and we don't live in a world where we're worried about such things, that we live in a world that we're worried, you know. We shouldn't be worried, we shouldn't be having to think to ourselves, holy Christ, where's the next fuel? Or where's the next stop in fuel? We shouldn't be thinking that. Not in our time. Oh, ho, ho. Naughty power, yeah. Through the heartland of Devon. Okay. We'll just gently cruise our way through. Whoa, we got some interesting big bikes here. We've got a Ducati. Hey guys. Got like Ducatis, we got all sorts in the Rasta, yeah. Okay, clear. It's looking pretty good. Pretty good Rasta, yeah. What power, what talk. Luke Rice has had enough. We've all had enough. Everybody on YouTube has had enough. We've all fucking had enough. I mean, just make us live in a world that we know. Make us live in a good world again. Not a world where we're scared about fuel shortages and where's the food on the plate because supermarkets aren't getting their food because there's lack of lorry drivers. Fucking look after the lorry drivers. Stop treating them like numbers. You know? It's just absolute bullshit. It's just, we've all had enough. And, you know, in a funny way, there shouldn't be a time where we're saying that in our world. I mean, come on, we don't live in the 1960s where food, fuel, butter is rationed anymore. I mean, Christ, what is wrong with our planet? What's wrong with Europe? You know, it's bad enough that we've left the European Union. Luke Rice firmly voted to stay in the European Union because it's good for our country and it's good for the future of Europe. And now we don't even have a voice in what decisions are made in Europe. We don't even have a voice anymore because that voice is taken away from us because of people that are just ignorant, people that are living in the old world, living in the old way of thinking, and it shouldn't be a thing. It just shouldn't be a thing, man. It just shouldn't. Yet it is, and now we're all suffering the consequences on top of a coronavirus world pandemic, you know? I mean, fuck. What's next? We're all going to be like radiated because somebody put some radiation in the water and now we're all going to be worried if we can make it. I mean, fuck. Thank you. I mean, what's next? Honestly, here at Luke Rides, what's the next fucking emergency that's going to come around the corner? It's bullshit. We shouldn't be going through this. We should not be going through this as a country. It shouldn't even be a thing. It shouldn't even be a thing, man. It shouldn't be a thing.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
Woo. Holy fuck! God, you don't realise the speed you're going at. Fucking hell! You're just a naughty missile. You really are. And that sheer fucking power. You go into a corner, you open the throttle, you are gone. What a magnificent engine this is. What a magnificent... Oh, wow! Wow! Woo! Oh, the Christ is holding back this mighty 1000. God, you know, in a superbiking, you're fucking powerful. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. It literally wants to wheelie. She literally wants to wheelie if the suspension would let her. Fuck! Oh, wow. This is just a magnificent engine. Inline 4s. You know, these people that talk about inline fours are boring, and no, one, never met a Z1000SX, and two, clearly had never ridden the Kawasaki Supercars. Woo! Holy fuck! We're launching! We're launching in 5th gear! What? Holy fucking shit! What? Fuck! Luke rides on the fucking anchors because we're building up so much speed. Fuck! That was in 3rd gear! That was in 3rd gear! Well, Luke rides might as well call that one a wrap. Because he's having too much fun. Kawasaki, baby. Kawasaki. Woo! Oh yeah. Oh yeah! Woo! Fuck! Fucking Christ. Oh my god, this is 140 brake horsepower! Woo! 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 Dead bug as a consequence of being in the way of Z1000SX. Oh yeah, baby! Oh, Luke rides Mia as Lepena Jam. His amazing queen, his goddess. Oh, she's gonna have fun on this with Luke rides. Oh my god. Absolute perfection on what is just a sonic sport tourer. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Boshaka. Is what he's saying. What the fuck is happening to our country?
What? What the fuck?
That there's now massive queues that are all the way back there near the junction, and these poor car drivers like here in his Land Rover, that poor BMW, all we want is some fuel. I mean, we live in 2021 for fuck's sake. 2021, not fucking the dark ages. Oh, poor guy, he's just sitting there. Oh, I'm here. Don't worry, I'm a biker. Don't worry, I'll be very nice and gentle. Gentle lassie. Thank you. Christ. Think, yeah, if you go on ahead of me, then we're just gonna kind of pull over here. Oh, okay. Yeah, thank you, dude. Nice. There's not much tread left on that. Remember. And that is the worrying thing about our country now, is this is all we see.
You are really stuck now!
Just massive waves of vehicles, because oh well, check if we're recording. Yeah, because we're all worried about if there's going to be fuel, and we're all being scared by all the talk from the likes of Google and what we're being told on the radio, and this is the result. Because we, as the British, well, as Europeans, we listen to what we're told and we action it. So if we're told there's going to be a fuel shortage, what do you think everybody's going to do? They're going to be scared. They're going to go and buy some fuel. And you know, we want to be able to travel. This is 2021, everybody. This is not the 1970s where we had a fuel crisis and a Cold War. You know, we now have modern computers. Fuck. Well, Kawasaki, keep being a sonic missile on the road.
Let's punch it.
And we'll just have to wait and see and hope this all clears up. Luke writes back to this: having a coffee now just equals a massive fucking queue. Oh, what a ride. Hello. Hello, Governor. Well, thank you for watching, everybody, here at Luke Rides. And Luke Rides, you can understand why Luke Rides are so frustrated and why we're all feeling frustrated. We should not be living in a world, especially in a way out inside of Britain, where fuel is actually something you actually have to think about. You actually have to think about where my next fuel is going to be, because we're not used to a country, we're not used to a life, a world, democracy, where there isn't fuel. We're not used to it, and we haven't had anything like this happen for such a long time. When I said maybe very early 2000s, something like this happened when there was a massive lorry strike, a lorry driver strike, and then there was no fuel. But this isn't down to lorry drivers striking. This is just down to purely not enough fuel coming in. And when did we live in a world where that was even possible? It's all fucked up. We can only cross our fingers and hope that the world will sort itself out, that our country will sort itself out, that our country will get this problem fixed one way or another, and this problem will begin to go away. So until then, we have to be careful of how much fuel that we're using. Don't panic buy, because you're only adding to the problem, and rather than helping fix the problem. Don't panic buy, everybody here at Luke Rides. It's not worth it. Wow, Luke Rides has got to get a move on. So we catch you on the next episode of Luke Rides, and thank you for watching. Oh, Luke Rides, Christ, it's a bit of this amazing queen is Mia. It's been a gem. We're gonna get there. Now, how long it takes? True love is not a is bay is forever, and that is what matters. Thanks for watching.
The way we...
The little rascal has fluid. As water.
This is the end of the trail for me. Thank you. Thank you, kid.
Z1000SXs. You are literally just a sonic missile on the road, and she's not even superbike. God. Talk about power. She's mean, and she is green. She is a Kawasaki. Ooh, yeah, baby.
Yeah, baby, yeah!